Meet him. Give Twinkie a kiss.
Yeah, nice to meet you. She can't shake your hand though.
For real, there's this huge yellow and white snake sitting right next to me.
Eric, what kind of snake is that?
She's a Burmese python, albino Burmese python.
Wow.
Does he have, it's a she?
Yes, it's a she.
How do you know?
Well, the males actually have little claws by their cloaca. That's where they go to the bathroom from. And the males have big claws, females have little claws.
Okay.
And the females get a lot bigger too.
Okay, good. Thank you
so
for
she's
bringing a
bigger.
big female to visit this morning.
I thought you had a male and female.
Actually, I do have a male and female. I just brought her today though. I brought her in.
She is wrapped completely around your body except for her head, which keeps...
Do you want to hold her? Do you want to kiss?
Okay, let me ask one question. Does she have teeth?
Yeah, she does have teeth.
So then why are you holding her so close?
Well, it's almost like a dog that's never been handled, that would be aggressive if it's never met people. But she's friendly. She knows people. She knows me. And I actually adopted her about 1.5 years ago.
Wait, she knows you. She doesn't know me.
No, but she knows the people scent. You know, everybody has a common human scent, I guess.
She is looking at you, Peri. She's giving you the eye. I think she's jealous.
You know, I saw the picture that you posted on Facebook with. I never expected to have a close encounter of my very own.
Do you want to touch her? You can pet her?
Yeah, I will touch her.
I love the name Twinkie because she's yellow, so she looks like a Twinkie.
Right, that's true, she does. And you know, it's interesting, she looks like she would feel, people probably tell you all this time, she looks like she would feel slimy.
Right.
She doesn't.
Not at all.
No,
shiny.
She would make nice boots.
No, don't say that. But see, don't now have to get into a lecture about
She doesn't have a sense of humor though, so watch
No,
that.
I know. I'm going to get all kinds of bad emails now. No, I'm just joking. No, she's actually she's really quite spectacular. I mean,
and she's only 3.5 years old.
All right, now, so
she's young.
She is completely wrapping herself around your leg. Why is she doing it? She's not
just
afraid,
needs to
right?
hold on. She needs to feel comfortable. So
why don't you step up to the mic, Eric? Tell everybody what you do. You go to parties, schools around the island, and you show off reptiles.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Hey everybody. Yeah. So I go to schools and parties and camps and events, and I teach about the reptiles that I've owned.
So you have a business?
Many years. Yeah. It's a business.
What's your company's name?
It's Erik's Reptile Adventures.
Okay.
Adventures with an E though, so it's Ed for education.
Adventures, I like
Yeah,
that. Do you have a
Adventures.
website?
Yeah, I have a website.
Go ahead, tell us.
It's www.adventureshow.com. And don't forget this Adventures with an E.
And the little kids are probably a lot less afraid of the snake than I am.
Yeah,
it was just an amazing show you did in North Hempstead at that fair on Sunday. Every kid, every adult was riveted. You put on just a phenomenal show, and it's very educational too.
Yeah. I think that's the most important part because I think people have a misconception about reptiles, and they're scary. And honestly, even a lot of the networks they put on television show reptiles in a scary way, like the dangerous snake or the.
I was watching River Monsters last night.
Yeah, it scares you.
Sure,
but you know what?
Why I had the reaction. Plus, you have to admit, this is one big honking snake.
Yeah, she is.
She's 11 feet.
Big. So
yeah,
I think I was,
big.
and the surprise, I was a little taken aback. So
Yeah, I didn't tell you.
I don't necessarily know that I want to wrap her around me, but
she's cute though, right?
You should try it. I mean, you know what? She's 11 feet long now, but she's only halfway grown. She's going to be 27 feet.
Wow.
Yeah, and so, in New York State, you're not allowed to have these snakes as pets because people, she's gorgeous, I'd love to have one. I'm like, kids, I was like, do you want to share your room with a snake?
Do you have to be specially licensed?
Yeah, you have to have a license. In New York State, there's no specific licensure for Burmese pythons, but I have an educator's exhibition license that permits me to have the animals and do the programs. But you have to be doing programs and educating about the proper way to handle them and stuff.
You clearly have to know how to take care of her.
Yeah, and not only that, people get them, and then once they get to that large size, they're like, well, let's bring it to the park and let it go. And this is a real problem. That actually in Florida, they have what's called a "Don't Let It Loose" program because people in Florida, the snakes can survive and get huge and eat your dog or your cat. For real. So they have this "Don't Let It Loose" program, and so they actually they give amnesty to anybody. They have Amnesty Day where you can bring your pet snake and they take them for you if you have venomous snakes too, which you shouldn't have. Amnesty Day, and they bring it there. And,
so she's not venomous?
No. There are no venomous large constrictors. None. And I mean, there's King Cobra that's venomous, but these guys they constrict. And so when you think constrictor, people are like, they just squeeze you, but they actually have tons of teeth in their mouth, four rows on the
Let's
top.
not talk about him.
She's
Four
only
rows
2
on the
inches away
top,
from
4
you.
rows on the top and 2 on the bottom. So if they, I mean, I've been bitten before, and it's painful. But they have to grab you first, so it's almost like they grab onto you, and then they wrap around you after that. But I mean, around their food, and my snakes don't eat live things,
I
so.
love you. Thank you.
Eric, thanks for coming down. If you want to check him out, Edventures
No problem, anytime.
Good having you out this morning. And that's People, Places, and Thing on KJOY.
An accident by New Hyde Park Road, westbound LIE is still crawling.
I
Catch up.
do not believe I
With the westbound
That's
Southern
cool,
State
right?
Heavy straight past the Bethpage State Parkway, Wantagh Avenue to New Bridge Road and Grand.